video.
What is up, YouTube? It is Stevens Ltd, Shane Stevens, back with another video. This is Tuesday of the third week of videos, and today we're gonna go back to the morning, into the shop. It's cold outside, warm in there. Gonna check out the truck, the project truck that is, the white Peterbilt, see what is done, see what is going on, and see what the problem is now, because just never seems to want to work just right for some reason. Anyways, welcome to the video. Hit that subscribe button, make sure you leave a comment on the video, and make sure you like the video if you like the video. I sure do appreciate it. All right guys, let's go back to this negative cold morning. Good morning, YouTube. It is negative 12 out here. It is actually cold, and this will be the first real cold start, not plugged in, of this year. Didn't really get any last year, maybe at the start of the year, I don't really remember. Anyways, we're gonna fire this beast up right now. I don't know what's going on today. Coldest morning that we've had, and all the air is still in my trailer, all the air is still in my truck, which never happens. And it fired up like it was barely even cold out. So I don't know. I thought that was gonna be way better. All right, let's go in the shop where it's a little warm. Just a lone wolf heading out today. Ben and Al are already gone. Larry's going somewhere different. Well, she sure is cold out there this morning, but it is nice and warm here in the shop. And right now we are looking at the big white project that is just about ready to head to the paint booth. But unfortunately, the last time you seen it, this engine was kind of screwing up, and then we finally got it running strong once we took the Coca-Cola wrapper out of this fuel filter. But now we are having similar issues for some reason after we've had it running, starting, stopping, moving, building up air, doing everything that it should. And then yesterday, just at the end of the day, it started playing some games again. So we got to get all that figured out at some point. I don't know what it is, but we'll get her figured out. We'll get her working. She's looking good. Washer fluid just leaks right out, so that's why that's empty. And up here, we've gotten around the windshield, painted up, and ready to go to the paint booth because they're doing a touch-up paint job, which is not painting the whole thing, but spots like this, white speck and stuff like that. Well, I guess gray speck in the white paint. Those kind of things should be getting touched up. There is a side of the hood that is faded, which is this side, and then this side's nice and smooth and shiny. Same with this fender, it's faded, and this fender is nice and shiny. So we got that to get touched up or buffed out, or I don't know, whatever they're gonna do. We got some polish for these big bad headlights that are gonna be staying for a little bit, but someday we'll probably get some double squares on there because you know they're gonna look way better. And as for fuel tanks, we got two in the other side of the shop. They take the end circles and the end circles, and then they fill the whole brand new middle. And they've also split the tank to make it a hydraulic tank, so then the dump trailers can go up and down, the walking floors can walk, and everything can do its job. And over here we're looking about the exact same. Everything's buttoned back together, looking good the way it should. Not running right, but that we will get figured out. We've got some paint up here where there was no paint before. We got her nice and cleaned off, and it looks all good because this was all rusty down there. We're gonna put that other visor right across there, and it's gonna look super duper good. Can't wait. All new lights going in this. Just take those bulbs out, put in some new ones. Good to go once again. And there was, you'll never even know, a big old scratch right here. Nice dented into the cab and everything, or into the bunk, I guess I should say. But yeah, she's nice, clean, and she's gone. Just needs a little clean up, a little paint, and should be good to go. But yeah, it's looking way better than it did in the paint section, and it hasn't even gone away yet. And then this is the big paint job part. The back of the bunk, which we've got our lights taped off, hooked up, ready to roll. And we got the bunk primed. It's got a little Bondo on her. Everything is nice and nice and nice as smooth can be smooth. Looks like a baby's bottom, as they like to say. Yeah, excellent job. You never even know that there was a fairing there to begin with. Like, never. And then if you don't remember, you can go back to when we first picked this up, but this whole thing was ripped out of here. So we cut all these rivets off and replaced that entire center panel. Everyone's like, why didn't you put a back window? Don't really need a back window. Definitely could have, but don't really need it. Anyways, we got all our lights in, nice and flush, look perfect, nice and evenly spaced. And yeah, it's coming along real nice, real sharp, as I like to say. Look at that. Look at that. You'd never even know there was a big old ugly fairing on there. So this will all go white. That'll get an entire coat of white, and then they'll fade it in along the side edge of the bunk. But I assume, well, they're obviously going to paint here to this line, and then up there probably to that line, and what's so on and so forth. But I assume they will hopefully be able to touch up these rivets just a little bit or something. I don't know, because if they can do it on this truck, you know they can do it on my truck. 10-4, I would love that someday. But yeah, she is coming right along in here. I will tell you what, I can't wait to see all the stacks and stuff go back on, but we got to get her running tip-top shape first, apparently. I don't know what it's doing or why you're doing it, but stop! Well, that was Larry. He is going to Seaforth. I am going to Windsor, so I better get going. It is 5:15 in the morning, and it is time to go do some trucking. So we'll see you out on them highways and byways. So most of the video is going to be of at the shop. We got that morning update. We're going to have this afternoon update. But right now we got to go do some trucking in between. And I'm doing basically exactly what I did yesterday, except I am not going to Walmart. I am not going to the wrong spot. I am going to Cantario. Let's go trucking. Well, I figured out why I had all my air still in the truck and why my truck just started like it had been running a couple hours ago. Because it had been running a couple hours ago. My dad would have woke up, come on out, started up the boys' truck, let him get some air in him, let him get some heat. And look at that. They fired up with no problems, no plug-in, no waste of hydro, no waste of money. All right. And we are back. How was that for some high-speed salt hauling? I figured you guys have watched this day enough that you can literally tell where I am, what I'm doing, even though it's sped up and we're just ripping through time. I figured I'd bring you on the day still in a little bit of a way, even though this is an update video about the truck inside. We just got back to the yard. We're gonna go back in the shop where we were this morning, early. Like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, looking at the truck. No one was here. We got out of here. We did some high speed salt hauling, and now we're back. And hopefully, maybe, I don't know, did they get it running? Let's go see. I would love to hear that because it's got to go get painted like soon. So, all right, let's head in the shop. Oh, missed out on a good one. All right, let's go. What? No, you go first. Oh, fine, run away. Oh yeah. Woo! Running like a top. Beauty. All right, everybody, as you just seen, the truck did start. Our mechanic forgot to tighten up the fuel line just that little bit that it needs, but we've got her running. We got it started. It's good to go down to the paint booth. We're all happy and we are all loving it. Anyways, guys, this is a bit shorter of a video because, you know, I did the exact same thing today. I'm doing the exact same thing tomorrow, so it's getting difficult making these more and more interesting, but I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I can. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you leave me a like. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And make sure you are always subscribed for more. I appreciate it very much. And we will see you tomorrow.